Undoing unconstitutional government actions and actors by way of the recall elections. Correcting the evils in government. Clean, honest, and transparent government by design. This page changed with the August 20, 2025 edit. Recall elections equals voting them out equals firing them. How to fire government people and undo their unjust activity. Vote them out does not mean leave the corrupted buggers in office to continue ruining the country while we wait for another general election a few years away. Waiting for the next general election rewards politicians whose term automatically ends. That is the purpose for the general election. Fill the seat that is about to become empty. Many registered voters, regardless of personal and political differences and dislikes for one another, have not consented to most of the people who are unlawfully and unethically sworn into office. Such elections violate the terms of the contract referred to as the Declaration. Was the 1776 generation familiar with recalling undesirable government officers? The Articles of Confederation, the nation's first constitution, in Article number 5, it states, "For the more convenient management of the general interests of the United States, delegates shall be annually appointed in such manner as the legislature of each state shall direct, to meet in Congress on the first Monday in November in every year, with a power reserved to each state to recall its delegates, or any of them, at any time within the year, and to send others in their stead for the remainder of the year." Old Dictionary time. To recall, 1756. To call back, to call again, to revoke. Recall, 1756. Revocation, act or power of calling back. Recall elections are the only honorable way for the people to fire corrupt politicians and to stop their damage. Food for thought. If you contract with someone to do work for you, say it is a 2-year contract. Within the first 6 months, the person is totally destroying your project and not following the design. There is absolutely no signs of improving, just getting worse. Are you going to keep paying the person and just let them keep butchering the job for the remainder of the 2-year contract? Heck no. You're going to fire them, if necessary, through the courts. It's long past due for us, the governed people, to fire most of our government officials through recall elections. Recall elections are basically the same as general elections, but the people in the affected district work together to generate an early ballot for that office that the dishonest or corrupt official occupies. This also applies to any unjust government action, etc. Basically, this is the same way you might get fired from harming the company you work for, especially if you are a high-ranking officer of that company that only the board of directors can fire, as well as correct the wrongs done by the officer. The total body of registered voters is that board of directors. In the majority, working together, they not only can remove any government officer, they can also undo any unjust, unconstitutional government act. This goes for all government levels and branches. The firing recall elections. Vote them out equals fire them equals recall elections, not general elections. It's long past due for us to fire most all of our government officers that we did not even elect in the first place. Review the total recall campaign. for some great ideas and tools about how to get the job done, all at once. Up next, clarify the vote count. Governments derive their just powers from the consent of the governed, 1776. The governed, by design, are intended to work together as a unified body, controlling the government's powers, equally protecting each other's rights. End page content.